Hello, today I will be talking about movie review number 794. And this movie is Rebirth. Rebirth is a 2023 film that is directed by Warwell Moss. This is from IFC Films, Shudder Productions, Retrospecter Films, and Elfman plus Viste Productions that I saw on August 28th, 2023 at AMC West Chester 18 in West Chester, Ohio. So this is about a single mother and a childless mold technician who are bound together by their relationship to a little girl that they have reanimated from the dead. So this little girl, who happens to be the mother's daughter, has died. But this childless mold technician decides to bring the little girl back to her apartment and reanimate her from the dead. And the mother was like, "What are you doing?" And the mold technician explains her reasons, and so the mother decides to get on this as well, reluctantly at first, but realizes that Rose Capsule's method, who is the mold technician's methods of trying to reanimate her, might be working. So it goes well at first, but then things start to turn sinister as the experiment doesn't exactly go as planned and it becomes more haunting. Uh-oh. So Marilyn Ireland plays Rose Casper, who is the mold technician. Judy Reyes plays Siri Morales, who is the single mother to this 5-year-old daughter, Lyra. Lyra is the girl that they're working on, trying to reanimate from the dead, and they have done that. However, Lyra isn't exactly talking a lot. Barely anyway. But things start to progress a little bit, but then things become more haunting. As both Rose and Cecile find disturbing things that are going on with this experiment, and you won't believe what happens. So, I thought it was a pretty good movie. It's a little like a horror movie, but it's a psychological horror movie rather than a straight up horror film. And this is an independent film as well, like I said, it's from IFC Films. But it makes you wonder why Wills did this in the first place, and if if Wills and Cecile can figure out a way to keep Lyra alive. But the question is, will it help or destroy Lyra in the process? And what will become of the two women? Because the two women barely knew each other before this. Now they are like living in the same apartment, trying to protect Lyra, trying to get her well, trying to get her to wake up. And like I said, there are some things that are good, some things that are not so good. And that's when things start to become haunting. So I like how it's called Rebirth because Lyra was born 5 years ago, then she died, then she was rebirth, brought back to life. However, Cecile and Rose wondered if this was a good idea. Not at the beginning, or a little bit at the beginning, but also during the process when things start to go wrong. So it's definitely disturbing a little bit because, like I said, it's a little bit of a horror film, but it's also mysterious at the same time. Like you're not sure what's going to happen. It's a movie that will make you think about why this experiment needed to take place, and what would happen if things go wrong. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty good movie. So that's my movie review of both slash Rebirth. Please stay tuned for my next movie review. Alright, goodbye.